Okay, the question was, can a non-U.S. citizen own a U.S. documented vessel? Quick answer, no. Requirements are this: to have a U.S. documented vessel. Now, by documented vessel, let me give you a quick background on that. In the United States, all vessels are documented through the U.S. Coast Guard, the National Vessel Documentation Center. It's a division of Homeland Security. The requirement to obtain a U.S. document is that if it's owned by an individual, he must be a U.S. citizen. He cannot be a green card holder or legally in the country some other way. If it's an LLC, which is what's known as a pass-through entity, all the members of the LLC must be U.S. citizens. If it's a corporation, the corporation is corporations are owned by shares of stock. So 75% of the stock in the corporation must be owned by U.S. citizens. 25% can be foreign owned. The president, the chairman of the board must both be U.S. citizens, and importantly, no foreign person, group, shareholder, anyone else can have the right to control the actions of the corporation. So you can't do an under-the-table deal where your cousin who's a U.S. citizen holds title for you, and in fact, yeah, you really own it, you really make the decisions and so forth. What happens if you do get caught doing that? Your boat can be forfeited to the U.S. government. Haven't heard of a case where that actually happened that I can recall in the last 25 years. Probably has happened, and if it is a strategic market or a strategic vessel. So what do you do if you're a green card holder, a foreign resident, or a foreign citizen, and you have a boat in the U.S.? You got a couple of options. You can register the boat under a foreign flag, what's known as a flag of convenience. Flag of convenience, say Bermuda, the Bahamas, Marshall Islands, Monrovia, Panama, probably 50 different flags you could register the boat under. You then have to comply with U.S. Customs, which requires you to get a cruising permit. You have to leave the country once a year, I think it is, depending on the waiver. But you have to occasionally leave the U.S. and check into a foreign port and then come back in. It's a real headache, so not a good way to do it. Easy way to do it is to register your boat with the state that you live in. California, here, you register as a state registered boat. You don't have to meet any of the citizenship requirements. You pay the fees every year to the state, and they're happy to do that. That's the easy solution for it. Okay.